This morning we got the walk around video of the 1954 Mercedes-Benz 220 Cabriolet A. As pointed on the listing, this is a one owner vehicle for 68 years of its life. Since new, it was ordered by Mr. Gilden, who owned it ever since until his passing early this year. We'll go through the car in detail to point out any blemishes that are visible, so you guys can hopefully have a really good idea of the condition of the car. So there's a small chip there, another small blemish on the other side of the marker. The rest of the driver's side fender, very tiny little one there as well. Small blemish there. And the corner of the panel, the fender where it meets the horizontal panel, there's small blemishes along it. Hopefully it's visible in the camera. They're very tiny. There's a little bitty crack there. It's hard to you have to really look for them to notice them on site, so hopefully they come out in the video. The chrome has some blemish on the surface. That's also the grill, chrome of the grill. Small blemishes that you can feel. A small chip right there and a tiny little dent, but the rest are just surface blemish on it. Headlight, marker, fog lights are in really nice shape. No blemishes to be noted. Passenger front fender, along the panel, there's a small blemish there, a little discoloration there, and a little blemish there in the corner as well. Hopefully that is shown on the camera as we get close and from this angle as well. So small blemishes along where the panels meet. There in the corner, right there, as you can see. The rest of the passenger side fender shows small discoloration there, right under the headlight. To the vertical panel of the hood area, there's a small blemish there and a couple of chips. This one's on the hood, this one's on the panel. They're very, very tiny. You can't hardly notice them just in a regular view of the car, but hopefully they show properly on the video so you guys are aware. Fender, a small blemish there as well. There you go. Make sure the camera focuses as we go around. The hood, there are no noticeable blemishes that are apparent. The chrome on the A-frame Weather stripping shows a little bit of age. The vehicle was fully restored about 20 years ago or so. There's no cracks on the windshield. Small blemish there on the chrome. Rubber inserts show a little bit of cracking there from use. This appears to be the original chrome. We'll follow the car around and then go through the interior and motor. There's a small scratch there. So as we go around, I will do my best to notice any visible or noted blemishes. Just there is a little bit of blemish there, paint blemish where the chrome meets the back panel. The chrome, the rear, it's similar to the front of the car where it looks really good at first glance, but as you get close, there's a couple of blemishes on it, or surface blemishes that are noticeable. Small scratch there and a little paint blemish there. It's a little dewy this morning, so I'll wipe down as we go so we can very hard to see, which I'm not sure if it'll come out on the camera. There's a little discoloration there. As we go on the rear, driver's side fender, there is a little bit of blemish there at the bottom of the panel, and a chip as well on the front of the fender. Blemish there, here as well. The canvas top is in really good shape. Rear glass is good. Chrome, once again, it's got a very presentable appearance, but as you get close, there surface blemish that can be appreciated at a very close inspection. The interior shows a really high quality finish. So the start procedures is you turn the key full 180. It is cold-blooded at first start. It does have a electric pump that functions with this button. Hopefully you can hear it there, which helps. And the choke, we started earlier, got it outside the barn, so it should fire right up. Make sure we're in neutral in the column shift. Here's your parking brake, which properly works, and your starter button. It's right here in this corner. So got the key turn, primed it. Once a car is warm, it fires right up. The engine sounds very, very smooth. As I mentioned, it is cold-blooded, so it takes a couple of tries when it's cold or hasn't been driven for a few days. Temperature gauge properly works. Your oil pressure works as well. A speedometer and odometer properly functions. It's hard to attest on the fuel gauge simply because we don't drive the vehicles that much in this particular one, since we acquired it from the state, and the clock does not appear to fully function. Radio, which is an older proper Mercedes Becker radio, is not fully hooked up. It's a very nice finish throughout. See if we can get the top lever there, lever here, window, and crank. Very smooth. That's a noticeable thing on these vintage Mercedes, that all their components as well as the driving experience, they feel very smooth and very tight. Let's look under the hood. Down just for a second. Got two latches on each side, so you need two hands to open up the hood. Yeah, very smooth idle with great sound. So on the top, once the latches are undone, it's a very easy pull down exercise. You then get that iconic look to it. Got the dual 6-volt battery, which gives it plenty of cranking amps instead of a single 6-volt, which are usually more difficult to crank the motor. You get that fantastic look with the top down. So we'll take it here for a short drive and post the videos to to the listing. If you guys have any further questions, please let us know. We'll do our best to properly answer that.